Have you ever wondered how a small, obscure company in China became one of the world's leading technology giants? This is the story of Huawei, a company founded in 1987 by Ren Zhengfei, a former engineer in the People's Liberation Army. The early years of the company were anything but smooth sailing. Imagine the struggle of trying to establish a foothold in the highly competitive telecom industry, with limited resources and an uncertain future. Despite these odds, Huawei pressed on, demonstrating resilience and determination. The company's first breakthrough came when it began building telecommunications networks for rural areas in China. This was a task many thought too challenging, too unprofitable. But Huawei saw an opportunity and seized it. They were determined to connect these remote areas to the rest of the world, and in doing so, they laid the groundwork for their future success. From these humble beginnings, Huawei started its journey to global dominance. How did a company that started in rural China manage to break into the international market? In the late 90s and early 2000s, Huawei embarked on an ambitious expansion beyond China's borders. This was no small feat. Imagine being a fledgling tech company trying to make waves in an ocean dominated by established sharks. But Huawei was not deterred. One of the key strategies that propelled Huawei onto the international stage was its steadfast commitment to research and development. The company invested heavily in creating innovative technologies that could compete with, and even outperform, those of the industry giants. This was a gamble, sure, but it was a calculated one. Huawei was playing the long game, and it paid off. But it wasn't just about making better tech. It was also about knowing where to introduce it. Huawei made a strategic decision to focus on developing countries. Why? These were markets that were often overlooked by the big players, who were more interested in the lucrative contracts in developed nations. But Huawei saw the potential in these countries. They understood that as these nations developed, so too would their need for advanced telecommunications infrastructure. And so, Huawei began to build. They provided affordable, high-quality tech solutions to countries in Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. This move not only allowed Huawei to establish a global presence, but it also earned the company a reputation as a reliable partner in development. As the years rolled on, Huawei started to gain ground. The company that started in rural China was now a major player on the international stage. They were no longer just competing with the industry giants, they were outpacing them. And this was just the beginning. By the time the mid-2000s rolled around, Huawei was ready to make its next move. They had a strong foothold in the global market, and they were ready to take on the world. With a strong foothold in the global market, Huawei was ready to take on the industry's big players. What makes Huawei stand out in the technology industry? This question is best answered by looking at the company's relentless pursuit of innovation. Huawei has an unwavering commitment to push the boundaries of what's possible, and this is evident in their technological breakthroughs. At the heart of Huawei's innovation is its work in fifth generation, or 5G technology. This leap in wireless communication has been a game-changer, enabling faster speeds, higher capacity, and lower latency. Imagine downloading a high-definition movie in just a few seconds, or having a seamless video call while you're in a speeding train. That's the power of 5G, and Huawei is at the forefront of making this technology accessible to the world. But how does Huawei manage to stay ahead of the curve? The answer lies in its investment in research and development. A significant portion of its revenue, around 15%, is channeled back into R&D. This commitment to innovation has propelled the company to the top, with Huawei filing more international patents than any other company in 2022. Let's take a moment to delve into some of the company's notable products. Huawei's smartphones, for instance, have been turning heads with their advanced features and sleek design. These devices are packed with proprietary technology, from powerful chipsets to impressive camera systems, that have set new standards in the smartphone industry. And let's not forget about Huawei's telecommunications equipment. The company's base stations, routers, and switches are integral to networks around the globe. These products, built on Huawei's technical expertise and innovative spirit, have played a critical role in connecting people and powering digital transformation. By constantly pushing the boundaries of technology, Huawei has cemented its position as a global leader in the tech industry. It's this relentless drive for innovation that sets Huawei apart, and there's no doubt that we'll continue to see exciting advancements from this technological innovator in the years to come. But Huawei's journey hasn't been without its share of controversies, has it? Indeed, the path to success is rarely smooth, and Huawei is no exception. Over the years, the tech giant has faced a variety of allegations, with intellectual property theft being one of the most notable. Critics claim that Huawei has a history of copying designs and technology from competitors, leading to a slew of lawsuits. Such accusations have undoubtedly marred Huawei's reputation, casting a shadow over its otherwise impressive technological achievements. But the controversies don't stop there. In the realm of cybersecurity, Huawei has been the subject of intense scrutiny. Concerns have been raised over the company's close ties to the Chinese government, with detractors suggesting that Huawei's technology could be used for state-sponsored espionage. This has led to a complicated geopolitical chess game, with Huawei at the center of a wider debate on digital security and international relations. These controversies have had tangible impacts on Huawei's business. Perhaps the most significant has been the bans imposed on its products in certain countries. In the United States, for instance, federal agencies have been prohibited from purchasing Huawei equipment, citing national security concerns. This has not only affected Huawei's sales but also its global standing. Other countries influenced by these bans have also begun to question their relationships with the company. Yet, despite the controversy, Huawei has shown resilience. The company has repeatedly asserted its independence from the Chinese government and denies any wrongdoing in terms of intellectual property theft. It has also invested heavily in improving its cybersecurity measures and being more transparent with its operations. In the face of adversity, Huawei has managed to maintain its position in the global technology industry. It has continued to innovate, challenge norms, and drive tech advancements, proving that it is more than capable of weathering the storm. Despite these challenges, Huawei continues to be a major player in the global technology industry. Even as the controversies persist, the company's commitment to technological innovation remains unwavering, illustrating the strength and resilience of this global tech titan. So, what lies ahead for Huawei? As we venture into this discussion, it's clear that Huawei is not a company to rest on its laurels. With a proven track record of technological innovation, Huawei is poised to continue making strides in the digital world. The company's resilience and commitment to its vision are evident in its ambitious plans for the future. One of the key areas Huawei is focusing on is the development of advanced technologies. Its dedication to research and development, demonstrated by significant investment year after year, is set to continue. The company is particularly interested in pushing the envelope in areas such as artificial intelligence, 5G and beyond, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things. These are not just buzzwords for Huawei, they're the building blocks of the fully connected intelligent world it envisions. But the road to the future is not without bumps. Huawei is no stranger to challenges, and it has shown time and again its ability to adapt and overcome. The company's strategies for dealing with the hurdles it faces are multifaceted. They include fostering partnerships, diversifying its product portfolio, and strengthening its customer-centric approach. Partnerships are crucial for Huawei. They provide a platform for collaboration and innovation, allowing the company to tap into a wider pool of expertise and resources. Diversification, on the other hand, is a strategic move to lessen dependence on any single market or product. By broadening its range of products and services, Huawei aims to mitigate risks and ensure sustainable growth. At the heart of it all is the customer. Huawei's commitment to customer satisfaction is unwavering. The company's customer-centric approach is not just about providing top-notch products and services, it's about understanding the needs of the customer and tailoring solutions to meet those needs. Only time will tell what the future holds for Huawei, but one thing is certain: it will continue to push the boundaries of technology. It's this relentless drive to innovate, coupled with its ability to navigate challenges, that makes Huawei a force to reckon with in the tech world. The journey ahead is sure to be an exciting one. So, what have we learned about Huawei's journey from humble beginnings to global dominance? We've seen how the company rose from a small local startup to an international powerhouse. This growth was fueled by an unwavering commitment to innovation and a vision to connect the world in unprecedented ways. We've also delved into the technological advancements that set Huawei apart, advancements that disrupted the industry and propelled the company into the global spotlight. But it hasn't been all smooth sailing. We've explored the controversies that have clouded Huawei's reputation, raising questions about its operations and practices. And yet, despite these challenges, Huawei continues to look forward, embracing the uncertainties of the future with an unyielding spirit of resilience. It is constantly seeking new ways to improve and innovate, to redefine our digital landscape. It's clear that Huawei's journey is a testament to the power of innovation, resilience, and a relentless focus on the future.